Before we allow Congressman Bridenstine to proceed, though, however, his home state senator and a member of this committee, Senator Inhofe, is here to make his introduction. So Senator Inhofe is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm pleased to introduce the real Jim Bridenstine, a friend, a colleague, a fellow pilot, a resident of our city of Tulsa. We have a couple of things in common. One is we're both pilots and have an extensive aviation background, and the other is we both serve the 1st Congressional District of Oklahoma. He actually is serving today in the district that I was first elected to in the House. I believe his background as an aviator, a lifelong passion for space, and efforts in Congress to modernize our nation's space program will serve him well as the next NASA administrator. Jim has dedicated much of his adult life to serving his country, first as an active duty Navy pilot in Iraq and Afghanistan, serving as an instructor in the Naval Strike and Air Warfare Center, and as a naval reservist combating drug trafficking in Central and South America. Jim currently serves as a major in the Oklahoma Air National Guard. He is a recognized leader on space and weather issues. In 2015, Space News named him one of 5 space leaders making a difference, citing his efforts to ensure the more effective use of satellite-based weather data, promoted responsible opportunities for commercial space launches, and recognized the intersection of space and national security of the United States. Jim's interest in aviation and space was obvious when he served as the director of the Tulsa Air and Space Museum and organized the Quick Trip Air and Rocket Racing Show in 2010, which I happened to fly in. NASA is poised to unleash the economic and potential of coordinated public and private investment in space activities, and I look forward to that leadership. Let me see this thing, if you would. I would comment that since it was brought up as to what are the qualifications, that 2 of the very well-respected people, Buzz Aldrin and Greg Autry, made the joint statement, quote, "It doesn't take a rocket science to run NASA." And they go into the details as to the job that James Webb had done at one time. And I'm quoting them now in a joint statement, "Finding another Webb is no easy task. The president considered several excellent candidates, some of whom we personally admire. But in the spirit of Webb's leadership, U.S. Representative Jim Bridenstine is the president's nominee, and we heartily endorse him." So it's my pleasure to introduce my House member, Jim Bridenstine.
Thank you, Senator Inhofe.